Ladies and gents, welcome back to Cabra Bowls for the Interstate Para Test Series, New South Wales, Blues and Queensland. We're just completing our trial end for the start of session 2 of the second test. Our live stream match this morning is the triples combination for the women, Kathleen, Wilton, Simone Smith and Christine Constable, and they're taking on the Queenslanders Louise, Hoskins, Kaytlyn Smith and Cherly Lindfield. On the next rink across, our women's singles, Carolyn Nelson taking on Trish Spicer and Gail Schultz taking on Serena Bonnell for the second singles discipline. The men's triples combination taking on Queensland, Michael Vassallo, Anthony Brown and Aaron Kelly. The Queensland triples for the men, Wesley Brown, Brett Sellers and Clive Williams. Our men's singles matches, we have Ryan Wood taking on Tony Bonnell. The Clash of the Titans are Jimmy Reynolds and Damien Delgado. Damien regarded as the best parabola in Australia at the present, and Jimmy Reynolds, he's pretty close as well. So players almost completed their trial end. And as you might be able to see, we're on the covered synthetic green here at Cabra Bowls. The weather less than favourable, but no rain under the cover. Players happy to move from the wonderful grass green, which is a bit soggy. Forecast for today, just a little miserable. It's going to be sprinkling all day, so player comfort, protect the greens. We'll be playing on the covered carpet green for today's 3 sessions. Just a reminder, we'll be back live with test 3 from 11:15 and then 2:15 for the second session of the third test. So right now we're just waiting for a couple more bowls to be played for the Hooter Goes to signal the start of time, a 2-hour time limit. 15 ends to be played, or 2 hours, whichever comes first. We didn't have any matches timed out yesterday, so looking for that to continue. Last bowls of our trial in. We've still got a couple left to play. Results from yesterday, the men's first test, all square, 2.5 wins each. Women took the first test, the Blues had a victory, 3-2, and we're 1 match each after the first session. Triples and pairs, both men and women, split 1 match each, Queensland and New South Wales, yesterday afternoon. So 3 matches today. Whoever gets the better of those will take out the second tests. The Blues women, of course, they can seal a victory over Queensland by winning the second test. They're up 1-0. The men's, they're going to be evenly poised no matter what going into the last test. They shared the honours in the first. And we're almost ready to be underway. Dino's waiting with his hooter. Just got I think all rinks ready to go. All the mats placed. So we're due to start at 8:45. Just waiting for one player to get into place. Have to duck out. Ryan, he probably needed to just go and coif the hair a little bit to be prepared. He's just rolling behind me. Ryan Wood, ready to get underway. Because he's got to use the ramps and come on, they're just allowing him till the scheduled start time. And there goes the hooter. We're underway. Kathleen Wilton with the jack to get us underway for the Blues. Kathleen started us off on the backhand side. And what a great opening bowl from Kathleen. And what a blessing in this rainy weather to be here at Cabramatta and to be able to move to the covered artificial green. It's a decent start also from Louise Hoskins. It's just over a metre behind. In potential to be in a great counting position. So Kathleen Wilton, well, she's just going to repeat the dose. Back toucher, front toucher, how do you do? First end of the match. There's our highlight reel shot straight away. And we're 3 bowls in. So Louise Hoskins. Cheryl Lindfield suggests just try and make sure you're up. Get a little touch on that. You want to get one in the head, but you also want to give yourself a chance to make a little disturbance. So just probably got a little bit excited with the 2 bowls there. Give it a little push. A little bit of nerves too, coming into the second day of this inaugural test series. Simone Smith. So, you ever seen someone excited to be playing their first test for New South Wales? That was the girls yesterday and today. And that's another very good bowl for the Blues. Queensland's Kaytlyn Smith now, her first bowl of the second session, the second day here. Second test, second session that is. 3 down. Just trying to draw one in. There is a chance just to rest in and get a good second. That's not too bad of an effort, just a fraction short. Does mean that Simone's going to change over to the forehand. Not going to take any risk with that bowl on the path inwards. And, well, do we call that a loose bowl for their standards so far? It's about 18 inches away from the jack. What a great start for the Blues here. Holding, I'd say it's 4. Kaytlyn Smith. First effort, very good. Just needs a fraction more weight. Can play up through her own bowl. Any touch on it's going to make an advantage. Push it in. It's just going to slide past. So Queensland's got everything at the back. Just wonder whether Christine Constable will consider just leaving alone the 4 bowls that are counting and dropping one in behind that Queensland pack. Back here. So back in that group there. Oh, okay. So we've got the scores from yesterday's session going through our live scores. I'll fix that in just a moment. Christine Constable. Well, that's another counter. Well, Cheryl Lindfield has a dash just wide. Yeah, Simone Smith suggesting to Chris that she gets to the back, covers the tee. The very best backward would be the best idea. Either hand is the instruction. To agree with that's a very good assessment of that head. That hits that front bowl. Jack will go out of bounds, and the way it's sitting. Oh dear me, she's got the edge of it, so it's only 2 now. Little unlucky there. Just need a bit more width. Well, they're going to try and reach in with a foot over, just try and roll their own bowl in. There is a chance to try and get a count there, but the danger is you take your own out and leave yourself 4 or 5 down. She's just going to be a fraction wide. Here's a start of 2 for the Blues, though. It's 2-0 after one end. Well, Christine might be a little disappointed with that last bowl of hers there, but she's just got to put that out of her mind. It's been a great start for the Blues, so they just got to keep that pressure on. A slightly shorter length rolled. Kathleen Wilton, her opening 2 were nothing short of magnificent. Let's see what she can do with the third bowl. Well, it just hasn't quite sent this one. A chance here for the Queenslanders to capitalise. Great boost for them if their lead here. Louise Hoskins can just nail this jack with the first one, just get them some momentum back. They're probably a bit relieved that it was only a 2 on that first end. Louise, well, that still needs a metre or so. There'll be a little bit of a difference in perception here at Cabra Bowls on the artificial green this morning. Players now playing towards the building. The light conditions behind the head are a bit different. The other direction you're playing into an open space, it's a bit lighter. Until now, shot there, looking from behind towards. There's a open air expanse behind. Looking the other direction, you're looking towards the L-shaped part of the clubhouse. So 1 to the Blues at this stage. Kathleen Wilton's yellow and black bowl is the shot. Simone Smith. Pretty well pointed with this little bit of speed. Will just run past, but she's grabbed the jack, trailed it back, so that one's the shot, holding a couple. Here's room for Kaytlyn Smith though. Pretty much guaranteed that you're going to be playing this ditch side of the green. Kaytlyn's forehand side. Just being a little tentative with the weight there. Well, Simone's weight with the first one was magnificent because she's trailed the jack back there. She maintains the weight with the grass. Well, she's gone past. That's good home. It counts. So very good. Kaytlyn Smith. Last bowl before our skippers will go to the mud end. There were a couple of metres on her previous effort. Just hasn't quite given that correction. Has got it further up the green, but still going to be, I'd say it's 2 to the Blues here. Christine Constable's got a little bit of traffic to negotiate now. Could play either hand and draw around the pack on that forehand side down to their own bowls. Probably a slightly cleaner draw on the backhand side for Christine. Just needs to maybe go round the shorter bowl there from Kaytlyn Smith. Although there is a path between the two pink bowls. But, don't mind this from Christine. I think that's probably the safer hand to play around the other bowls. It's just going to give it a little bit of a push. Lindfield, she will play the backhand side through Kaytlyn's bowls. Contact on either one's not too bad. She wants the port. She's got the port. Wants it to stop, but it's not going to. It's going to run through. So still, well, it's at least 2 for the Blues. Indication there from Simone to Christine. Jack high. She really just wants to split that spot with the jack. Urging it on. Well, may have pushed her own up there. Might have got a result. Last bowl is head. Cheryl under a little bit of pressure here. A few down. Doesn't need drastic correction on a previous. Wants to miss that Kaytlyn Smith bowl. Well, she's played it very well, drawn in. That'll be close to being shot. Having a good look. Well, can't tell with the fingers, so get out the lie detector. Either way, it's a good result for Cheryl Lindfield. She's made it a measure. It was 2 or 3 down. Cut out at least 2. Maybe even got shot. And 1 to Queensland. Louise Hoskins rolls the jack for Queensland. 2-1 after 2 ends. Playing this ditch side, the clubhouse side of this rink 8 here at Cabra. Good weight from Louise, that one's jack high. Kathleen Wilton. Last time in this direction, she had a back and a front resting toucher. Blues will be hoping she can do that again. Oh, Christine's wheeling that one on. Well, that's another absolute gem from Kathleen Wilton coming this direction. Not going to change her hand, just wants another one in that head. Ideally, you'll put just a fraction of weight on and a slight decrease in the grass. Just try and draw around Kathleen's bowl, finish just in behind. A bit tighter. That's another good bowl though, in the head. Does force a change of hand for the Blues. The advice there to Kathleen from Christine was that both of those bowls are about 15-20 centimetres in front of jack high. So Kathleen wants to draw down in between. It's just got a little bit of confidence in that draw needed there. It just fell over a metre short. Kaytlyn wants to push through this head now. Draw some confidence. You can get a result off your own bowl. Can also sit the shot bulbs. Just going to fade underneath the head. Was good weight for it, and it's ended up in a really good home as well. So, good effort. Simone, she'll play a forehand. I'd say be trying to draw back to that last Kaytlyn Smith bowl, the pink bowl. Just in behind jack high there. Nice little draw underneath the green down to the pink. She's played this exceptionally well. Great bowl from Simone Smith. Sensational. Kaytlyn Smith, she was pretty close to the last one. A similar weight, just a little bit more grass. She's got a nice little path down, can get a winner off her own. I think she's slightly under the line again. Might just make it a bit harder for Simone there, though. Do think there is a chance for her still to play that forehand side. But going to change it over. They're just going to try and get back to here. A little bit of cover there. Queenslanders probably don't have much option but to attack. That one's come to a really good home. So a good start for this end for the Blues. Holding 2. There is a shot there here for Cheryl though. Just overweight. Get the edge of that bowl, you'll come in nicely onto the jack. That's her own here. So that jack around the corner, you're good. You can also just noodle that jack to there. And Cheryl, she's got a little bit of intent on this. It's just going to hold wide. Probably A little bit overly aggressive. Roy's right back to the tee. Just going for a bit of cover here is Christine. Simone indicated about 1.5 meters behind, out to the, about where she's standing, really. Pretty good cover. Oh, that jack springs back now. And Cheryl just needs to play that only up to a yard or so of weight, just to try and reach up to that head. Has got a chance to spring the jack, get the winner off their own bowl. Just going to fade across though. Might still be a couple. Yep, just trying to draw the forehand. Nice weight. You just come underneath that green bowl. Just around Kathleen, in underneath. Really, it's just using deft draw weight. Misses that bowl, it's got a chance. Nice safe weight though. No damage, 2 shots. So New South Wales 4-1 after 3 ends. Kathleen Wilton. She'll roll the jack for the Blues. Just to highlight just that difference in perspective there. You see the difference between those 2 shots. Just can play a trick on the eyes with the depth perception. It's not too bad a starter from Kathleen Wilton. She's played 4 clangers going the other direction. That is an absolute brilliant bowl from Louise Hoskins. Finished in jack high. So Kathleen can stay on the same hand. Just add a yard or so, a little bit more to her previous effort. It was a nice guide. Just hasn't quite sent this one enough. Repeated her first bowl pretty much. Well, Louise would love to just cover that jack up with this bowl. Important to make sure you reach. Give it a chance. Oh, and Louise has done just that. Fantastic bowling, Louise Hoskins. Has just framed that jack up though. Simone Smith can play with a fair bit of confidence here through that head. Do find on this artificial surface though, do hold your line a bit more with a bit of weight on. While it's holding the weight, you just tend to hold your line that little bit longer than you expect. And you see a lot of people go underneath when they drop the weight back a little bit because they're expecting it to hold longer. So Kaytlyn Smith, she's going to follow Louise down on that side of the green, her forehand. Really, again, important to reach. She can change this head up for the better with any contact there. But also, if you finish behind, you're giving good cover. It's not a bad effort, but unfortunately, it's left that open for Simone to play just over the draw with confidence. It's a bit of rattle behind. The major kitchen renovations going on at Cabramatta, and they're just moving some equipment for that new kitchen around the concrete. Unfortunately, the trolley wheels making a bit of noise. Very minimal disturbance for the players, except for that time. Just couldn't hear the instructions. Kaytlyn Smith, though, she can add a yard to 2 yards on a previous bowl. You get a great result. And yeah, good home. Nicely in behind. Provided some good cover. And Christine Constable, she will be looking to come in here. Really, only want weight back to about that bowl. Get contact on those, it'll split off. You drag the jack to there. Just missing your drawing round. Can also afford to be fairly aggressive to this if she wants. She's got the very best back. Simone Smith, she's a good few metres behind near the ditch wall. Well, it's got a good result. It's definitely made it only 2, and it's opened that hand up. Contacted Kathleen Wilton's bowls and rolled them towards the jack. I think Cheryl Lindfield's now got to play that forehand side. She really needs to beat the Blues to that shot. Just arrive to this head, change it up a little bit. Just over the draw. Wants this to come right back and get a little contact. Yep, that's done it brilliantly, so very well played. Makes it difficult for Christine. She's only really got one bowl in that head. Tax with big weight can take her own out. And give the Queenslanders another 2. Just whether she's going to back herself to do it. I'd say they were possibly 3 down. Just do know if we had some of the aggressive male players here, they might have gone really big, looking to get rid of both of those and try and even kill the end, knowing you had the respot covered. Chance here for Cheryl. She can afford to arrive on this. In fact, she could actually try deliberately. Well, she's drawn a third though. Now we'll have a look at whether it's 4. It is, so Queensland takes the lead. Just got to do some camera maintenance. Just had a magpie land on top of one of my cameras. It's just pushed it down on the gear and it won't move. Let's do a little cold boot restart. Local wildlife decided to great start from Louise. Well, Kathleen just a little bit shy with her opening effort. No need for Louise to change. She can come around that bowl of Kathleen's. And she's just skirted it, gone to a really good position as well. Kathleen, just a yard on a previous. Play with confidence here. If you finish behind is really good. Turn your own's okay. Well, that's made it a lot easier for your teammates as well, and you've got good position out of it, so pretty good bowling. Kaytlyn Smith now on the mat. She really wants to beat the Blues to their shot. Just arrived to this head. Fortunately, that one's just left a bit short. Chance for Simone. Confident draw. Just going to hold its line a little long. Finishing behind. Good home. Kaytlyn Smith, another chance to get a bowl into that head. Pretty well played and a little bit of a nuisance. Might just force Simone to be a little more aggressive with this approach. It's probably not a bad idea. Looks, it is probably more in the way than it looks on our screen. Can draw around it. That's going to be a bit on the tight side. Wants to make sure you get through the hole. And not really done any damage there. Well, the Bowls New South Wales member conference is back Thursday, October 23rd at Wenny Leagues this year. All about club development. Join us for a full day of expert insights, practical tools, ready-to-use templates you can take straight back to your club. You'll hear from Bowls New South Wales and leading industry professionals on the strategies that will help your club grow and thrive. And it's not just talk. You'll leave with resources you can put into action immediately. Tickets on sale now. They include morning tea, lunch and social drinks, plus all the take-home templates. Information, resources you need to get started straight away. Bowls New South Wales Member Conference, 23rd of October, Wenny Leagues. Don't miss it. Register now. There's a link to the registration form in the description of this video. $10 tickets, including a morning tea, lunch, some social drinks afterwards. Great value. The keynote speaker, of course, is Karen Murphy, AM. And great bowl from Christine Constable, sits them down, gets the shot. So, Cherly Lindfield might just try to play the same bowl. Yeah, needs it to hold. I think she's going to turn and collect Simone Smith's bowl short there. That will be one to the Blues. Just a forehand draw. The instruction wants to go round Kathleen Wilton. Either side is okay, but really do want to make sure you're not overly tight. She really has pulled this right across. And it's going to be tight enough to not do any damage. One of the Blues. Back to all square. State mixed pairs qualifying entries also now open. 1st and 2nd of November for the qualifying. State finals June next year at Dubbo, part of the state championship final series. There'll be regional qualifying, a minimum of one from every region for a total of 32 pairs to come through. There is a link to enter in the bio. You just need to be logged into your personal Bowls Link account when you click that link, and it will open you up straight to the entry form. Well, Kathleen Wilton played pretty well so far. It's another good bowl. Louise Hoskins. I just heard her say, oh, we'll hold up. She realised she was just a little one on the tight side. Weight's not too bad at all. Kathleen Wilton looking to probably put 30 centimetres or so weight on her previous bowl just to get in behind the jack. Fantastic to see Blues and Maroons out battling in this Para Test series. Oh, great bowl from Kathleen Wilton. Fantastic play. Now have Para Test series against both Victoria and Queensland. A couple of years ago, weren't any Test series at all. Just the matches at the Nationals. Great to see all facets of our game and the availability and accessibility of our game growing. Of course, look for the entries available for the State All Abilities Multi-Disability Championships, which will be played as a part of the State Championship Finals. June 2026 in Dubbo. Entries will soon be open. The third year it's been run under the auspices of Bowls New South Wales as part of the State Championship Finals. Look forward to another sensational series and some great camaraderie and friendship as part of that series as well. Kaytlyn Smith, though, this one's just going to fade around. Very good bowl. Third shot. Simone Smith, she'll be looking to just draw in on that forehand side around her previous effort to get down to Kaytlyn Smith's bowl in behind. Just going to snag on her short bowl, though. Kaytlyn's not quite got that one away where she wanted it. Christine Constable holding 2 shots. Just looking to line up. A little bit of traffic there. I think she needs to come around her seconds bowl. Well, she's just lining up to come backhand, play the open air. You hear her just say won't turn, and then said, oh, it's just too heavy. Does own the spot now, although we haven't seen Cheryl Lindfield play overly attacking. She's got some interest here, just needs to get past that bowl and got a little feather. Well, it hasn't hurt at all. Come in close for shot. Well, Simone thinks they're still holding. Said to Chris just to draw backhand. Probably going to give it a cover out to the side. Really doesn't want to be tight. There is a chance here for Cheryl Lindfield to play positive to that bowl. Push that one through. That's exactly what's been called by Kaytlyn Smith. .50 on the back, so won't make it any worse. Going to be a little on the wide side, gets the wider bowl. 1 to New South Wales. They edge ahead. Six ends played at 6-5. 9 ends scheduled remaining. Let's see if how we go for time today. Well, our stream time is 52.5 minutes so far. We were live for a few minutes before that match started though, so Probably about 45 minutes in. Kathleen Wilton coming in this direction has been great. The skipper just advising Louise that Kathleen's bowl, a couple of bowl distances in front on that hand, probably harder to draw, so switching over. I think this forehand side. Kathleen just looking to come around her own bowl. Just going to drop a little bit of weight off that one, unfortunately. Louise's first bowl. Just under a metre past. In pretty good home. Just a bit tighter or a bit less weight, but a bit tighter. She's got a chance here, just wants to skirt that bowl. Oh, she's got the touch and run through. Bit unlucky there. Still one of the blues. I think that's the forehand side now for Simone. Really wants to draw inside Louise's bowl. Off to the left there. Just under a metre past that one at the back. Looks a lot closer on screen. Simone pretty well pointed. That'll be a counter, just in front as well. Kaytlyn's got to draw. It's her backhand side, the left-hander. Just wants to get down to that jack. I'm not sure if you hear those instructions. They're going to switch over hands. I want to come in behind the jack. There's two Queensland bowls behind. Just want to cover those. Pretty well pointed for that. Just with speed. Well, she's got the stop on it. That's pretty good. Very good home. Kaytlyn Smith, she'll try and play through this head. Similar idea to a previous. Just wants a bit of intent through those bowls. Just got to get past the short one. Got the clash on Kathleen Wilton's bowl. Maybe in the count now. Fairly big target there for Lindfield, so might be worth Chris Constable just trying to get a little change on this head. Kaytlyn Smith's bowl on that forehand side, the left of screen, out near the white dotted line. Probably is just enough to be in the draw line. So probably wants to play backhand. Does want to pick up the jack on the backhand, that's the big thing. Might be just as well off to play the forehand, try and make sure you're around Kaytlyn Smith and draw to the green bowl at the back. Just get the edge of Kathleen Wilton's yellow and black bowl will count. There is a shot there for Cheryl Lindfield. Either hand, probably more the forehand to try and just sit the shot bowl. So what can Chris Constable do to try and mitigate that danger? She's going to go the forehand side, the ditch side of this green. Has got a nice wide line. Just a bit quick. But has got the best backwood, so not wasted. Well, attacking line, gone quite narrow. It's her own bowl that's gone. You can see there Simone suggesting just to cover that green bowl. Yeah, just going to change it over to the backhand side. Just wants to get inside Kaytlyn Smith's pink bowl that's out to the right of screen there. That one's only about half a bowl in front of Jack High. Wants that to draw in. That pretty much counts and covers. Very well played. Yeah, Kaytlyn Smith says they're 4 down, so Cheryl Lindfield really needs to draw one in here. Try and cut this down. Unless she's going to back herself to rip that jack out. But you miss, you're not getting anything. Well, she has gone big. And goes the kill. And it'll be 1 to Queensland at the respot, the light green bowls. And she backed herself, got the result. 1 on the respot to Queensland. Six all after 7 ends, so nice tight battle. Not much in any of the games across the greens. The score updates will be going across our secondary scoreboard, being updated pretty regularly by Dino. Louise Hoskins going to play backhand back towards the clubhouse. That is the ditch side of this green. Weather here still grey and overcast, maybe not quite raining at the moment, still threatening. Quite damp outside. Breeze coming in under the cover here, quite cool. I think it's one of those days where if you're out playing you're not going to notice it's cool. There are a few jackets and jumpers in use though. Louise urging that one to get up. She's just left it a bit short. Just getting the jack high mark there. Short bowl's just obstructing the view of the jack, so just getting the idea of where to go. Sometimes that indication of jack high also helps a player take their appropriate grass, but Kathleen, well, she's been playing really good bowls. Probably better in the other direction. She's had a few sensational ends, especially early on, going the opposite direction to what we're playing now. Good bowl from Kaytlyn Smith. Oh, it's being urged outwards. It's just caught that bowl a bit too flush. Probably did need just a fraction more weight. Kaytlyn still can draw around that one. It's probably looks in the eye. Just wants to get around that last Simone Smith bowl. Down to the jack. She's just played it a little tentatively. It's going to come through and count though. Big 3 to Queensland at this stage. Simone Smith just looking for a draw around her own shorter bowl. I'm not sure she's given this quite enough grass at the moment. If you can find that port, she's going to be very good. She's found the port right down. Oh, it's just slid through. Could be still a couple at Queensland, maybe even 3. Cheryl Lindfield looking to add to this count. She'll just play on her backhand. So she'll play forehand. Well, it's her own bowl on the way in, so there's probably a good tactic here. Not going to make any easier for Chris Constable. Has given this plenty of grass. It should swing back. Just out of the count, I think. Christine. Nice wide line. How's the speed though? Once it to swing, it's just going to keep running on. Well, it's just the extra bit of weight kept that bowl flying out. Did cross the line. Cheryl Lindfield just needs to be a couple of feet tighter line. All her bowls on the way in there. Can also sit Simone Smith's bowl at the back here. Get a couple of rolls out of that, and she's got it brilliantly. Very well played. That might have brought another 1 or 2 in for sure. Really wants to get just down to Kaytlyn Smith's jack high bowl. Just needs good weight. Oh, it's a bad end all round from the Blues, and they're going to pay the price. Maybe 3 conceded so far. There's the 4th. Going to measure the Queensland bowl and go around to the two Blues bowls just to make sure. Well, it's a big pickup for the Maroons. They jump out to an 11-6 lead. Well, a bit of a disastrous end for the Blues. They paid the price for not getting good weight. Simone Smith's nearest one got rolled back. Brought another 2 or 3 bowls in, so big turnaround there for Queensland. And a leg up towards victory in this test. With the Blues winning the first test, the Maroons looking to even it up, bring it into today's third test to decide. I do just feel that Queensland has got a little more consistent as this game's gone on. And as I say, that Louise drops a good 2.5 metres short. And Kathleen has played some cracking ends in this direction. Can she do it again now? It's a very good starter. Another little fine drizzle coming over. Not affecting our players on the other undercover green though. Very cool today though. It was actually quite warm, almost hot yesterday. Today quite a bit cooler. Kathleen Wilton pretty well pointed, just needs this to keep running. It'll be in the count, but it's a little bit short. And Kaytlyn Smith will play her backhand, the ditch side here, out to the left of screen. Kathleen Wilton's bowl, close enough to play this jack high on that side. Just not quite got the intent on that one. Simone Smith playing the same side of the green, same intent. Very good execution. Gonna get... Well, she has just sat right on the jack. Constable's got the chalk out, ready to give it a mark. Stood back and waited while Kaytlyn lined up and delivered. Added more weight on. Just going to go around. Very good home. Still 2 to the Blues. Well, Simone, what can you do for an encore? You can do this for an encore. Draw another shot. That might just prove a little bit of a nuisance bowl, sitting there obstructing the view from the mat. Queensland leading 11-6 after 8 ends. Blues looking to fight back after last end's disaster, dropping a 5. Cherly Lindfield, though, she might have something to say about that with this bowl. I'm going to cut it back to 1. Very good bowl. Well, Chris Constable has to be playing with a bit of confidence here. Can get some favourable results here. Oh, no damage at all, and has given him some decent position. But there's a Queensland bowl now sitting just back to the right, so Cherly Lindfield, she can afford to attack here. Try and punch her own bowl onto the shot. At Jack Springs, she's in good position. She's just going to try and get in. Draw. I was going to try and get a little bit of motion. She has got a bit of motion. She'll get a couple at least. 2. Added an extra 1. 11-8. Trailing Queensland leading after 9 ends. Six ends to go. 3 shots the difference, so the Blues got that important couple of shots back after dropping the 5. Looking to add a couple more this end now and really continue that fight back. Very important that they get the rink win. 2 singles games next door. Queensland leading both of the women's singles games at this point. It's 1-1 at the moment, so whoever wins 2 rinks out of 3 minimum will take out this second test. So really do need every rink to keep fighting and just keep themselves in that chance. Kathleen Wilton. Just overcorrected a little bit. Louise Hoskins. Pretty well pointed, just wants to come around her own. She's got a little slide in for a counter. Simone Smith. She's going to play her backhand. It's the ditch side of this green in this direction. Well, Chris Constable's somewhat interested. And that would be the reason why she's drawn in to get the shot. Balls are quite a way short though. And Kaytlyn Smith trying to draw around those bowls. Does look like she's going to be into the pack though. Can she thread that? No, it's going to crash on the shorter bowls. So Simone probably needs another metre on the last bowl. Plenty of room for the draw and no danger at all to get a toucher, so can play with a lot of confidence. Just wants to get right down to this jack. A fair bit of overcorrection there. Chris was just willing it to stop. And Kaytlyn, chance to draw around her teammates' bowls on her own. Just needs to probably 2 metres around those. Grass line's okay. Lindfield was calling that one shot from way out, and that's why she's come in to be the shot. Constable, 1 down, trailing 11-8. 6 ends to go, 5 after this one. Just to try and get this shot. She can get a trail and make a few. A couple of options here. Just needs to thread that hole. Can also get a result by... He's not going to get through that gap. We made that bowl, 3rd shot. Lindfield though, she can play pretty much exactly the same path that Kaytlyn Smith did, just on that forehand side around the short bowls. Draw another counter, just adds a bit more pressure to Chris. Yeah, pretty close to doing it. No, it's only 1 down according to... I'm going to switch over, try and come through that Kaytlyn Smith bowl, turn it out, or even better, just come underneath and grab the jack, but I don't think she's going to get around the pack with that one. What she needs, a bit of luck to push Simone Smith, but underneath that as well. Queensland will still be holding 1. Lindfield try and add to this count. Decent line. Queenslanders are willing it down. Just got a little too much speed. 1 to Queensland. Ten ends gone, 5 to go. It's 12 shots to 8 in Queensland's favour. Second session, second test. Second day of the series as well. Played 6 sessions over 2 days. 3 test matches, 2 sessions each. Each test starts with pairs and triples. Second session combination of singles, pairs and triples. Today's is 2 singles and a triples. This afternoon's second session is 2 pairs and a singles. Kathleen Wilton, can she keep up that sensational form in this direction? Really has been much better going this direction. Once again, she's got a great start. She's still 1 down, but that is a very good bowl as well. Just Louise. Hoskins had a very good one to start with. If you have just joined us, we are coming to you live from Cabra Bowls. It's the New South Wales Queensland Para Test Series. The first time these two states have met in a series specifically aimed at those with a disability, the Para Series. Heads to the New South Wales and Victoria recently competing in a Para Test Series. Following these matches, the state side for the Nationals will be determined. Not sure when that's going to be named, but Nationals in November in Tasmania. We do whittle our rep field down to 3 players for that series. Kaytlyn Smith just threw a little bit, so it's a rare occasion that Kathleen Wilton hasn't got shot in this direction. Simone Smith should be trying to rectify that and get it shot back for the Blues. Chris Constable, a little bit of interest in this. She's willing it down with good reason. It's just a bit short, but both skippers indicating that last bowl is shot. Kaytlyn Smith. True shot with her bowl last end. Not too badly down with this one though. Not going to quite get there. Simone's just saying she didn't quite hear what. Yeah, a little bit of danger on both hands. She's going to switch over. Let's try to play deliberately slightly narrow here. We'll just step back and start it again. This one just to hold up. Make sure she was under that green bowl and, well, no damage. Still 1 to the Blues. Just a reminder, state mixed pairs qualifying. Entries now open. Click the link on the bio of this video. There is a link there which will take you to the entry page. Just remember to log into your personal Bowls Link profile before you click that link, and it will take you straight to the entry page and pre-fill some of your details for you. Cherly Lindfield. One down, but her teammate's very interested in this bowl. She's got a chunk off her own and stopped in. That's pretty well played. drawing in. Oh, she's got that ball fat. Got the inside edge of that. She may well have run in. Cherly Lindfield holding one, looking to add. Trying to put Queensland into a very strong position in this clash. Queensland now, I reckon they're in the box seat to take out this test. They've got leads in both singles rubbers. She's coming off her own bowl. One to Queensland. And just having a look for more. Just the one, but does stretch the lead after 11 ends out to 13 shots to 8. Reminder that the Bowls New South Wales Member Conference is on again, 23rd of October at Wendy Leagues. Focus on club development. Our keynote speaker, Karen Murphy, AM. Click the link in the bio to book your tickets now. Great value. Tickets include your morning tea, lunch, and some after event drinks, plus lots of resources to take away with you on the focus on club development, and just $10 for a ticket, so book now. Louise Hoskins, decent starter, just a little bit on the short side. Kathleen Wilton will choose to play her backhand side in the open air. Played it pretty well as well. Grabbed hold of the jack. Great bowl. Louise Hoskins probably needs to add a good metre on the last bowl now, and she's done it pretty well. Just going to slide in behind, and well, she's close to drawing shot with that one. Well, Chris Constable says play it as down. There's a nice draw here, though, for Kathleen Wilton. Just needs to add any weight at all onto her previous bowl, anything up to 2 feet, 60 centimetres or so. She does just draw around her own. She can sit back that last Louise Hoskins bowl and get 2. Any contact on her own should turn it over. She's going to draw down just going to fade the jack back. I think she may have got shot with that one. Well, Gerald says that they are down. And Kaytlyn Smith, she can draw down to that bowl. Touch is good for her, or sit the bowl. Not going to quite have the intent on that one to do it though. Could be a bit of an eye nuisance. Well, yep. Round that bowl to rest the shot, or the second shot bowl is the call for Simone. So wants to get down to the green bowl. Wants this to run. It's a pretty fair effort. Just going to fall short. Really wanted to get down to that bowl. There. Oh, Kaytlyn Smith's just got the edge, not quite got the weight to do the damage. And now just looking to come around, get a roll out of that bowl. Either that or you can come in underneath, but that's a little bit too attacking, I think. So Simone wants to come around her own, around the pink bowl and onto her own. Just not going to quite have that combination. Cheryl Lindfield lining up. She's going to play the forehand side as well. She's probably just going to try and play through Kaytlyn Smith's red bowl. She can just skirt it and turn the yellow and black. She's good, or she gets a little roll out of Kaytlyn's bowl. Oh, she's just collected Simone Smith's bowl on the way in. Not too bad a position though. Blues really need another bowl in that head. But Queensland's got second and third there, I think. Christine wants to miss that pink bowl. She's got it pretty much in the centre. And probably just plug that hole up as well. A chance for Cheryl here. Just wants to get rid of that yellow and black bowl. Punch it clear of the head, stay for three. Do that, they've probably sealed up this test. Certainly this rubber. Very close. And brilliantly bowled, Cheryl Lindfield. Probably made 3 shots, very close to sealing the test. Or to sealing this match, and with there's a 10-4 and a 12-11 in the singles. Queensland in front in both of those. They need one singles match then to claim the series. Do think maybe there's a chance here, as Simone's indicating, coming in here. At the edge of that bowl, it's going to bring you across. Jack comes back to this bowl. There's your line. Even if you've got weight back to here, you get the edge of that bowl coming across to the Jack. There's where it ends up. You're only one down with that bowl anyway. So let's see what she does. This could be a match-defining bowl. If she plays it, keeps the Blues in. There's only 3 ends remaining after this one. They're 5 behind, 2 or 3 down. Needs a bit of luck, not going to get it. Cheryl Lindfield, she's played the bomb that's really got them into this game, and a couple of times she's played big conversions. Made a 3, so 8 shots now, 3 ends to go. Does make it look like the Maroons are in prime position for this game. Louise Hoskins. Off the Blues. They really want Kathleen Wilton to produce her sparkling best. She's done in this direction a few times, particularly early on, but Louise has she's got a toucher to start with, so Kathleen will really need to play a bomb here. 16-8 down, 3 ends to go. They need 8 shots. They probably want to pick up a good 3 or 4 this end to really give them the momentum. The Blues. There's the Queenslanders. Really just want to score a couple of shots each end to make it even harder for the Blues. Kathleen's a little bit through with that one. And what a start from Louise. Really has set a team up with that start. Playing a forehand side now. That bowl's just a fraction short. Probably both hands available, but... And once again, a sprinkle of rain coming over here at Cabramatta, so players will be very grateful they're playing on the covered green as Kathleen slides through a very small hole. Kaytlyn Smith really just needs to make sure she's up here. Doesn't want to leave it short. Cover the back 2 from Kathleen Wilton. They don't need to score big shots, they just want to get 1s or 2s. They want to make sure, though, that the Blues don't have an opportunity to score, and that's a really good home from Kaytlyn. Back there matching Kathleen Wilton's bowls. Simone. It's just a really hook back now, and it will. Just the speed has slightly let it down, hasn't quite got there. Kaytlyn just hasn't quite hit the mark with that one. Simone needs a little more running on a previous bowl. Get the edges good. Yeah, it's got the edge and run in. Oh, it's just fallen out. Still one shot to Queensland. So there's the shot bowl. Lindfield. Just going to draw forehand. Just looking to come down. She get a little toucher here. She can make 3. Just cover it up 2. Try and make it that bit harder for Chris. That's Kaytlyn Smith's bowl come up. That's in favour of Queensland. Well, it's a bit of a rock and a hard place here for Chris. She really wants to try and make a multiple because they are trailing by 8. But also needs to make sure they don't drop any more shots. Get Simone up and over. Oh, very close. Well, Simone thinks she's 2 shots now. Well, you can play a little bit of reaching weight here. There's a split available. And there's plenty of Queensland catches just in behind that jack. But Cheryl's got a little bit too much. Well, too much of something, whether it's weight or grass. One of the two. Now, I think for Chris, it's a forehand draw. Just try and sneak under that front bowl. Pick your hand and try and draw in. Don't want to play backhand to be wide to turn the Queensland bowl in, but I think you've got to try and play forehand there where she's indicating. Just try and draw inside that pink bowl. Finish in here. Beat that one. Well, as long as this just sits in the gap, it's okay. Yep, that one, I think she's close to have done it. Might still only be the 2, unfortunately, for Chris, but going to have a look. Not just the 2. Does keep the Blues in this. It's 10-16. 2 ends remaining. Kathleen Wilton will play her lead bowl. Good start from Kathleen. Louise Hoskins, though, she's played very well over the last few ends and really set up this lead for her team. She's going to be pretty close with this. just going to slide past. Good bowling. Apologies for a little brief silence. Your commentator just had to attend to some personal business. Little comfort stop. Oh, Blues sitting in a decent position here, but Kaytlyn Smith's front bowl has actually improved the position for the Blues. Cheryl Lindfield thinks it's probably just the one down. There is an opportunity here for Chris Constable to play draw shot in here just to get an edge of that jack. It comes across. Yep. 3 bowls there that can all count with the jack there. Potential to make 4. Very delicate shot. With the different 6 shots in 2 ends, here's a chance you probably need to take just to try and draw that delicate little toucher. Try and bring another couple in. You've just joined us. We're at Cabra Bowls, the New South Wales Queensland Para Test Series. New South Wales took out the first test. It was all square after the first session of the second test, 1 match apiece. And Queensland holding a little bit of an advantage here in the second session rubbers, leading all three rinks being played. Cheryl very close to this one, wants the inside of that yellow ball. Well, made it that bit harder for Chris Constable. There is still that chance to get the little trail though to make a multiple. Playing just to beat the blue one with 6 shots needed. Yeah, look, I think that's the better call, Simone. The forehand side can make a count of 4 in that hand. Really just want a delicate draw, a little toucher. Just a little bit too delicate on the weight, but they are holding 1. They're going to need a big count on the last bowl. Last hand. Oh, Cheryl Lindfield. She says we're only 1 down. Kaytlyn Smith was calling it a roll out the shot bowl. I think there is a little danger there. If she played that, could just get a little feather on that jack, even though she might get the edge of the bowl. I think it'll lock in. Could possibly give away a 3. So with my Blues hat on, I'd love to see her try it. I think either hand she plays just needs to draw. Well, the men's matches over the other end are very close. Those scores will be coming through on your rolling scoreboard underneath. Cheryl's playing that backhand side. Kaytlyn Smith, a bit of interest, but I think she's just going to fade onto the pack. Oh no, she's not. She's going to draw very close to shot. She drew shot. So Queensland out to a 17-10 lead. So Queensland will claim this rubber. No doubt whatsoever now. They cannot be headed. We will play out the last end though, because at the end of the series, if we end up tied on test wins, 1.5 each, we will go back to overall margins. So still a bit to play for. Louise Hoskins on her way down. Just a reminder, you can view results on Bowls Link. Click the link in this video description. The results do show in each test session 1 pairs and triples, and then we'll show session 2 singles games, 2 pairs games and a triples game. Some of those are not being played each one. It's the setup for the whole competition though. Session 2 will either be 1 triples and 2 singles, or 2 pairs and a singles. Every session 1 is pairs and triples. There are 3 rinks in operation for the men and 3 for the women in the second session of each test. So there'll be 2 pairs and a singles, or 8 triples and 2 singles. Kathleen Wilton's last bowl of the second test. It's not too badly down. Very good. She finishes pretty much like she started this match. Started with front and back resting touches on end 1. Unfortunately, over the course of this game, the Queenslanders have just got the ascendancy. A couple of big conversions from Cheryl Lindfield. Kaytlyn Smith will drop her second last bowl. Just a bit short. So Simone, I think there's a forehand draw round Kathleen's down to the green bowl. Probably going to look a bit ugly from the head, or from the mat end. She will play backhand draw. And she's said when she's let it go it's a bit narrow. As long as it gets around that Kaytlyn Smith bowl, it's not too bad. It's just a bit on the short side. So Kaytlyn Smith's last bowl of the second test. And it's going to be pretty much where her first is. It's right on the centre line, not in the way for Simone Smith's backhand draw. Important here for the Blues just to finish slightly strongly. The test might be pretty much gone, but they really want to finish on a high note, go into that third and deciding test. In a strong position, or with a bit of momentum. So four bowls remaining for the bowls in this test now. Lindfield. Oh, can she do it again? She's been very good, especially in the back half of this game. Just a bit wide, really. She had a chance to. I don't mind this call from Simone. Forehand draw down to the green bowl. Do want to just go around those shorter bowls. If you do hit them your own, you're pushing them in. You'd almost play to deliberately push them in. Just got caught on the other shorter bowl. Well, Cheryl Lindfield, has she done it again? Or it's just going to pull up a bit short. So last bowl of our game. Queensland will take it. It's just a deciding of the margin. It's probably one shot to the... Just going to have to draw a backhand, all locked in. Too much traffic in the way. And Chris Constable wants this to come in. It's just a bit quick, I think. I'll have a quick look, work out who has got this shot. Well, there's not a lot in that. They might need to get the services of our umpire. And we do need the umpire. Umpire calipers and tremmels. So one of the Blues to finish. Final score 17-11. So we do thank you for joining us here at Cabra Bowls. We'll be back again at 11:15 with the first session of the third test. We look forward to your company. Don't forget though, follow, like, subscribe. Until then, it's goodbye from Cabra Bowls.